back, all my cool cats and cuties out there. This is Tessa, and as you can see, I'm going to start playing a new game. It is a visual novel. It is free on Steam. This was actually recommended by a friend, so I'm really excited to do this. Yeah, let's just see where this goes. Why not? Oh, I forgot to mention the name. I'm so sorry. The name of this game is called Cinderella Phenomenon.
The princess lives in a monochrome world, working from the side through her lonely eyes. It reflects the ocean and stars, but her cry echoes around the simple loss of love in her heart.
I know this is like a dating simulator too, so I'm kind of excited. Fitzgerald.
This was never meant to happen.
Karma. Rumple. Ooh, I don't know. I got the thing for the glasses already. I might have to go after him. I don't know. I always go for like the cutesy boys for some reason.
Why don't you stay with me tonight? We will dance until midnight comes and we could run away. Oh, we will never ever be apart. Set aside all your fears, this magic lives inside your heart. I am here, would you wanna stay with me tonight? Follow me, we will run across the bridge of fantasy. All the pain and sadness that you feel, believe in me, hold me close, don't ever let me go. Come and stay with me forever. Magic lives so long as I am here.
I think there it goes. It froze there for a second. That was a little weird. So far I really like the art style of this. It looks really cute. I'm really excited to play this. So let's just go right in, you know, why not? So we're gonna hit start because obviously we need to start this game. So let's go. Let's see. We recommend viewing the tutorial if you wish. If this is your first time playing it is my first time playing this kind of visual novel. Would you? Well, why not? Welcome to the quick tutorial run through shortcuts and fictional functions of Cinderella Phenomenon. Cool. To advance through the text, click the spacebar or enter. Okay, so I have to use my keyboard, which is fine. You should miss any line or two while reading. You can always click the back button. Click the back button in the quick menu that is located on the. All right. This isn't my first time playing a visual novel. I've played multiple ones, but I don't know if there's gonna be anything different. I didn't think so, but there's a tutorial. I figured, should probably do that. There is a limited amount of lines you can roll back when you use this function. The shortcut for this function is PG up. Okay, PG up. For the lines you have already seen, you can click the skip button and toggle to, okay, use the keyboard. Okay. For the best experience, you also may activate auto forward mode. You also may be deactivated when you advance the text manually. The text speed and time for the delay may be adjusted through the settings. Okay, I already knew that. I knew this. Yeah, okay. So, okay. You can have up to 72 save files. Well, that's good to know. That means I can go for more than one route, right? Right. You can load even when playing through the story in case you need to recall the events or reconsider your choices. So I wonder if this is a choice-based game. I mean, obviously, that concludes our tutorial. Huh. Oh, okay, that's my tutorial. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. Ooh, two crystals. One was the crystallum Lucas, protected by the ruler of the fairies. The other was the crystallum Timberium that was watched over by the high leader of the witches. The Lucas was sustained by love, happiness, and joy. The Tiberium by fear, anger, and hatred. Ooh. The fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. They regulated the power of the crystals in order to maintain balance between darkness and light. For there can be no joy without sadness, no courage without fear. The kingdom was at peace for a time. The kingdom was at peace for a time. Then one day, a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of the magic and wonders of the kingdom. He named the stories fairy tales. In fairy tales, the light always redeemed victorious, and true love was usually rewarded. The fairy tales spread further than could have been predicted. The humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true, and that the magic of the witches was inherited, wicked, and cruel. That's not true. There's some nice witches I know. The witches became hated and feared. Eventually, they were killed like animals. The witch hunt, like the Salem witch trials. The high leader of the witches, in all of her anger, created the fairy tale curse. You think you're wicked, so be it. Just as you have taken our happily ever afters, we shall take all of yours. The witches used fairy tale curse to attack humans, indiscriminately, unlimitedly throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the Lucas Bearer, sought to regain peace. But the witches were blinded by their hatred for humans, who were responsible for the witch genocide. A terrible war, the Great War, began. Eventually, the Tiberium Bearer, the high leader of the witches, was finally defeated. The Tiberium was lost, peace was restored, and the light once again triumphed. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient for when its time will inevitably return. Ooh. Why do I have to sign? Do I have to sign? Sign here. I don't want to sign here. Oh, there we go. The Ice Princess. My name is Lucida Riel Barrington, daughter of the king. I am crown princess of the kingdom of Angeline. At least, that's who I used to be. But that was before yesterday, when I became a victim of the Infinite's fairy tale curse. Ooh. Oh, look, that's me. I'm so cute. Look at, I'm gonna do my hair like that in my next video, guys. Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now, I am nothing more than a lonely peasant. I feel like I'm stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is my reality now. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day. I had to start out like, it started out like any other day. That's how most days start out. Maid A, have you heard another person was cursed? Oh no. I am on my way to the dining hall for breakfast. When I stop, oh, this is just me narrating now. I'm on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stopped and listened to the sound of hushed voices. There were two maids standing next to each other with brooms in hand. These two are slacking off again. That's terrible. What fairy tale curse was it? They said it was Pinocchio. Pinocchio, the fairy tale of the lying boy whose nose grew longer? That's awful. You know, more and more people have been getting cursed lately. You think those wicked witches are up to something again? I thought the fairy tale curses would stop after you-know-who was defeated. You two were hired to work, not talk. We're sorry, Your Highness. As only can be accepted from the likes of them. Another fairy tale curse. The fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. I do not have much interest in its effects, even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are weak. Ooh, you're a little sassy, aren't you? Angeline would be better off without the dead weight. You are so mean little girl. No! If it were up to Mother, the curse would have been banished from Angeline the instant they fell prey to it. But Mother's not here anymore, and she will never come back, ever. Princess, the King and Queen are waiting in the dining hall. I'm on my way. Oh, wait, because she's supposed to be Cinderella, so then Cinderella's mom is dead. This would make sense. Yes. The king, Ophelia, and Rod are all present in the dining room. Rod? That's one of the boys you can date. Someone is conspicuously missing, but I ignore their absence. You are so rude. Very rude. Rude girl. Good morning. Good morning, Your Majesty. Good morning, Lucille. Ooh, she doesn't say good morning. Lucille. Ophelia. I like the name Ophelia. That's cute. She's a cute queen. Look at her. She's so cute. I want to do my hair like that. I'm just joking. I'm not going to do my hair like that. Every day I wonder why my father, the king, married a lonely baker. Because she obviously knows the way to get to a husbando. You gotta bake them food. Makes sense. They always say the key to a man's love is through his stomach. They don't say that, but still. They should, because it's true. She could never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to mother. I take my seat next to the king and then look up at the person sitting opposite of me. Who's opposite of me? Oh my god. Oh, he reminds me of Honey Senpai from High School Host Club. He's got a little bear and it's a little bunny thing. Rod Benedict. My stepbrother. Oh, wait, this is... I don't know where this is going. Is bored and quiet as usual. Okay. He is 2 years my junior and is the younger of Ophelia's children. Ooh. He is mute and uses a plush bunny to voice his thoughts. It appears given to him by a fairy. Ooh, Rod, he's quiet. He minds his own business and is easily to deal with. But his older sister... My eyes go up to the empty seat beside him. She is probably the most infuriating person I have ever had the displeasure of knowing. Ooh, she's so cute. Why is everyone so cute? I like it. I'm so sorry I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time. And here she is. She's so mean. Good morning, my dear father, mother. Good morning, Rod. And good morning to you, Lucille. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? Emmeline. We're gonna call her Emmy. Rod's older sister and my stepsister. She acts as if we were blood, and she knows as if she too were born a princess. Cause she was born a princess, right? As if she could be crowned princess, perhaps steal my place. I will never let that happen. Now that everyone is here, let us begin. Butlers glide inside with silver trays and carefully serve us breakfast. Yum! Yum, 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 yum. So, Emmy, you were reading the fairy tale books that the king brought you? Oh, yes. There are so many, and they're all so wonderful. Thank you so much, Father. Oh, wait, that's the lady. Oop, my bad. Thank you so much, Father. I'm happy that you like them. I love them. It's so strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with. That's because Mother hated them. She had all the books burned. Ooh, no! Why? I love books. I'm agreeing with Emmy right now. But why? They were such charming stories. Fairy tales mislead humans into believing they can have things to do they do not deserve. Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters. Oh, the king is disappointed. And when their wishes do not come true come to fruition exactly as they want them to, the humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place. What are you implying about the witches? The atmosphere shifts. The air in the room grows heavy. I continue to eat. Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evil things in the world. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall. Have you any idea what you're talking about, child? Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. Even now, they still spread the fairy tale curse in our innocent subjects. The truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had free range over Angeline. I was very young then, and Mother forbid me to leave the palace, sometimes even my own room. I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering. Mother kept me away from everyone, and so I could not bring myself to care. How do you know the curse are innocent? Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild Angeline after the Great War. Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I am endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve. Every day I wonder what your mother taught you about. Leave Mother out of this. Ooh, she's so snappy. Snippy, snap, snap. Dear, please. Lucy, darling, your father didn't mean to. And I'm not one of your children, Ophelia. I do not need your sympathy. Ooh! Lucy, you will show your mother respect. She's not my mother. Oh my God. I set down my fork and knife and stand up. I'm done. Excuse me. My father and I have never got on, but our relationship has significantly worsened since he married the baker. My father, the king. It has been 17 years and I have never felt any love from him. He treats Emmy and Rod, who only entered our life 1 year ago. Oh, so they're not his kids. Like his own children. Better than he has ever treated me. This has been my life since Mother passed 4 years ago. Mother was the only one there for me when no one else was. If it wasn't for the accident during the Great War, she would still be here. Man, why the sour face so early in the morning, princess? Ooh! I like the white hair. He's a silver fox. Meow. Wait. Foxes don't meow. Let me guess. It's the king, the queen, and Princess Emmy. Or is it all of them? I ignore his question. Fritz, what are you doing here so early? I'm running some errands for my father. Fitzgerald Aidan Leverston, son of the highest knight of the order. His father, Sir Alcaster, has served for the royal family for many years. Sir Alcaster is one of the king's most trusted advisors. 3 years ago, Fritz was assigned the honor of becoming my personal knight. Ooh, personal knight. Knight in shining armor. Get it? Because he's got white hair, so he's got shine. Alright, I'm sorry. His presence is the only company I can tolerate nowadays. You should wait in the throne room then. Thank you. Oh, look, he's like a little knight. I mean, princess. Yes. You know, I haven't seen a smile once since I met you. Why is that any of importance? Because he's got a little crushy on you. Still, I do hope to see you smile one day, princess. Well, I won't take any more time. I'll see you at 10. 10? Don't tell me you've forgotten. Forgotten what? You've forgotten to go to... You're going into town today, remember? I deflate as the realization draws upon me. It has been 2 days since the king issued the order. What's the order? Is it order number 66? I'm sorry, I'll just stop. Mr. I would like you to accompany Emmy on one of her town outings. Surely you could send maids with her instead. I would not have requested you to accompany her if I was going to send her with her maids. Ooh, Dad's putting it down. I want you to know, I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister. Step-sister. She is your sister, and you will treat her and Rod as if they were your own blood. Ooh, Dad's laying it down. 2 days from now, you are going to accompany Emmy outside. Pouty face. It has been 4 years since you have last left the palace. Ever since then, you have locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. Angeline was the grip of the war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. I want you to see how beautiful Angeline really is. A princess must know her kingdom. This is true. A princess must know her kingdom. Go with Emmy, and she will show you the town that you only see through your windows. Is that an order? If it needs to be. Are we clear? Ooh, Lucette. Understood. The last time I have left the palace was 4 years ago, when the king took me with him to go check on the people after the Great War had ended. I shake my head, removing myself from the memory. I'm safe here. Princess, are you alright? It won't be that bad. The townsfolk are good people. How can you be so sure? Times have changed. People change. That is precisely the problem. My mother never changed. Mother loved me until the end. Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I'll see you later. And then he leaves. Goodbye. Oh, look at her little... Who's that? Is she a fairy? I hope she's a fairy, because she's cute. She's cute like a fairy. Delora, do you think witches are capable of bringing back the dead? No. No, they're not. I wish you could talk to me. You and the others. Oh, she must be a doll. She's a doll. My dolls are my only friends. They are the only ones I can trust. Unlike humans, they will never betray me. They will never hurt me. They will always be there for me. The moment I saw Delora, I knew she was special. She was different, so elegant and realistic. It was almost as if she was breathing. She was a gift from the king on my 17th birthday. I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations, but every year at midnight, a letter would appear underneath my door. It would contain instructions leading me through the palace on an adventure to a room filled with gifts, cakes, and sweets. A child's dream. I had been fascinated by the dolls, which had always led a little greeting card. A card with the words, I love you on it, signed by M. M. The card would tell me to keep those celebrations as a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. My mother always found a way to show me she still cared. In her own way. The secret celebrations had stopped as soon as she had disappeared. Yes. Excuse me, Your Highness. The king has requested your presence. This better not be another lecture. Tell him I'm on my way. I'll see you later, Delora. Delora just stays there quietly because she's a doll. But watch. She's really a fairy. Just joking, she's not. Man, oh. Good morning, Your Highness. Ooh, he's kind of charming. Sir Mythos. Sir Mythos, the royal advisor. Father trusts him a great deal. Just like he does Sir Alcaster. Every day you look more and more like your mother. Sometimes I find Sir Mythos talking to Mother's portrait when he thinks no one's looking. He must have admired her a lot, but I cannot bring myself to think of him highly of him. There's something about him that puts me on edge. Are you on your way to see the king? I shall not keep you then. Until our next meeting, dear princess. I like being called princess. No, I lied. No. Your Majesty. Lucette, are you ready? You will enjoy this, Lucette. I've heard the toy shop has lovely dolls. This will be good for you. You will get to know your sister better, and you will be able to interact with and learn about the people of Angeline. About our subjects. I will not learn anything I do not already know. Why do you always believe that people around you are incapable of good? Because I have seen how quickly people will betray and manipulate each other to get what they want. Mother warned me about the human nature. Ooh. You do not see clearly, Lucette. If you would only open your eyes, you would be able to see how good people really are. I believe I'm already quite capable of seeing the true nature of people. After all, I have seen that there's no good in you. How dare you speak to your father that way? Lucette, Where were you when I needed you 4 years ago? Where have you been ever since? Back then, I had been overflowing with grief and pain. I had just lost my mother, my entire world. I'd hoped that maybe that he would have shown me love and compassion. Even just a hug to let me know someone was there for me. It had been a childish hope. I had been left alone. I did not see him for months, had barely even heard his voice. You cannot rely on anyone but yourself. You cannot trust anyone but yourself. This is what you have taught me, Your Majesty. I know that I've hurt you. I know that there's nothing I can do to attain what I did. But please, Ophelia and her children are not part of that. They do not deserve to be hated. In the end, they are still more important to him than I ever did. Lucette, enough. I have already said I will go. I have already said I will go. Everyone is waiting outside. I shudder at the thought of leaving the palace after so many years. Lucette, it will be okay. How can you be so sure? Thank you for agreeing to accompany Emmy. I would not disobey an order from the king. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, she has such a little booty. She has a little butt. Now we're in the toy shop. This girl is really cute. Look at her little freckles. Oh my god. Hello, how can I help? Victoria? Princess Emmy. Good to see you. I trail Emmy, ignoring her as she embraces her friend. I glance around the small shop. The dolls display are nowhere near the qualities of the one in my room. I cannot understand why Emmy insists she buys gifts for her friends here. I can't believe I'm outside the palace. There's no need to be so tense, Princess. I would never let anything happen to you. Your only job is to relax and enjoy yourself. You ask the impossible of me. Ooh. Dang, she has a little butt. I feel some character development gonna happen in this game. There's no need to be formal. I'm still the same as I was. Oh yes, Rod's come along as well. Yay, little brother! It's been a while. It's good to see you again too, Rod. And I must introduce you to Her Highness, the Crown Princess Lucette. Oh my god, look at that displeasured face. She's so upset. The look on Victoria's face as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Fear. My apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Good morning. And this is Sir Fritz. Sir Fitzgerald. Sir S. Alcaster's son. It is a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Ooh, my lady. He needs, you know what he needs? He needs, a fedora. We can call him Double F because we're not calling him that. Oh, you're Sir Fitzgerald? You really are handsome as Emmy described in her letters. I'm sorry. Please don't mind her, Sir Fitzgerald. Ooh, I feel a little crush thing going on between Emmy and Fitzgerald. Oh, they would make cute babies. Stop right now. Just stop. I ship a lot of things. I'm sorry, Emmy. Right. So, what brings you all the way here? Oh, I'm here to get some toys. Gifts from my new friends. Toys from here? Are you sure? Of course I am. I cross my arms. I would prefer we finish this errand as quickly as possible. Ooh, you're such a little jerk. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, Your Highness. So rude. Princess. I can barely breathe in here. I just want to go back to the palace. Do, 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 do. Ooh, look, it's Karma. Do, 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 do. Beautiful lady. Good morning. Up until this point, I had always considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land. The lady that walks in has proved me wrong. Her beauty is mesmerizing and clear without peer. Everyone in the shop is openly staring. Oh, you're early today, ma'am. I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now? Oh, of course. Let me fetch them. Let me go and fetch them for you. I'll just be one moment, Emmy. Beautiful lady. Why is she smiling at me? Because she's really probably not really a lady. Well, maybe. Maybe she's a lady. Maybe. Is it a trap? Here you are, ma'am. Thank you. And now she leaves. Goodbye, beautiful lady. Ah, that lady was beautiful. Right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison. Who is she? She's new around here. Some say that she is a fairy. A fairy? Ooh. Fairies had saved Angelina from the witches 4 years ago. Everyone considers them our savior. And yet fairies are still unable to stop the fairy curse from spreading. Here you go. Thank you so much. No, thank you. I hope to drop by again soon. Good, I'll look forward to seeing you again. Oh, they're such good friends. I hope to see you again as well. Aw. Oh, he says likewise. But he has this little puppet thing. I really like the art in this game. It is good. Very good detail. Good job. Leaving the palace was a bad idea. While I am out, I am in the center of attention. Some town folks point and stare at me. Most, however, just make a point to avoiding me. Like I'm the plague. There are some spiteful stares, but thankfully none are near as intense as they were 4 years ago. Interesting. I'm sure the townsfolk are only surprised to see you again after so many years. Right. They probably thought she was dead. Fritz and Rod lag behind us, which leaves only Emmy walking beside me. I cannot decide which is worse, the staring or her company. Ooh! So mean! Mean little girl! Oh, Lucette, look! A street performance! It's been so long since I last watched one. A street performance? Oh, look, it's a little boy. Boy, good day, everyone. My name is Waltz, and I'm here to spread happiness and magic. Oh, they gave me flower petals appear. The boy named Waltz snaps his fingers, and colorful flower petals start to rain down from the sky. Isn't that pretty, Lucette? And are those the princesses over there? It's an honor to have you as in the audience. Please accept this humble gift. He snaps his fingers and white lilies appear in his hands. Aww, I like lilies. Oh, thank you. She's blushing. The boy looks at me as if expecting some kind of reaction. When he gets nothing from me, he sighs and gives me a wearily smile. I hope to see you again during my next show. We'll definitely try. He gracefully bows before moving back to the area he was performing more magic tricks for the gathering crowd. There are performers like this all over Angeline. I love them. Aww. Maybe someday we'll get some musicians too. Those are my favorite. I do not intend to leave the palace again. Oh, but you don't like it out here? Rod and I grew up here. I love Angeline, and this is my favorite part of the kingdom. I wanted to share this with you, Lucette. I know you didn't really want to come, but you're still tagged along. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. She about to be cold. She about to be cold. I did not do this for you. I'm only here because the king ordered me to go with you. I just want us to be closer, Lucette. I'd like to try to become your friend. I do not want or need your friendship, but friendship is magic, guys. No matter how you act around me, we are not and never will be sisters. I I'd take care to remember that if I were you. But Suddenly Rob grabs my hand, pulling me away from Emmy. Stop. He's staring daggers at me. I think this is the first time I've seen him angry. Rod, don't. Let me go. Both of you ought to stay away from me. I feel the heavy atmosphere as I turn and look at the people staring at us. Their expressions mirror the looks of disdain I saw years ago. Anger, disgust, hatred. I began to walk away. Princess, wait! Don't follow me. Princess! Well, you see, I adjust my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view. I never should have left the palace. As I walk around, I watch people bumping down the streets. So carefree. They work so hard for so little reward. They could work their entire lives and never have a fraction of what I have. And yet, they're happy. And I... Woman A. I heard Ansis lost her job at the palace. It's true. Crown Princess Lucette made sure the poor girl was fired. I stopped in my tracks at the mention of my name. Not again. Ansis, was that the name of the one maid who tore Dolores' dress? If so, my decision to fire her was justified. A palace maid cannot be clumsy. Why should I tolerate poor performance? What did I do that was so wrong? I know that Ansis, hardworking and big-hearted, very good with medicine. Same she lost her job so quickly. You know how hard the crown princess is to please. My friend at the palace says she doesn't even smile, only goes around with a cold look on her face. That's probably why they call her the Ice Princess. Can we call her the Ice Queen instead? Ice Princess? So all those times I've heard all the servants saying that, I've always suspected that they were talking about me. She's the complete opposite of our Princess Emmy. That child's an angel. We all know she should be crown princess. Annoyance begins to simmer inside me. I cannot stand hearing it anymore, so I walk away. Ever since Emmy entered in my life, I'm always being compared to her. And now I have become second best. I am Lucette Reynal Burton, daughter of the King General Burton III, and I am Crown Princess of the Kingdom of Amelia. I am royal blood. She's nothing. There you are. Princess, you must come back with me. It's getting too late for you to remain outside. Princess, are you alright? Are you hurt? I brush him off and turn away. No need to fuss. Let us return to the palace. Now we're back at the palace. Leaving the palace was physically and mentally draining. My bed is welcoming to my unusual heavy body. I turn my head and meet Dolores' glassy gaze from where she's sitting on my shelf. I left the palace today, Delora. It was the same as all those years ago. Everyone looked at me like I was... What have I done to deserve those looks? How can I be so hated? Because you're a little booty, Ice Princess. I wish my mother was here. I look at the smiling faces of my dolls. At least I still have all of you. I yawn and stretch my arms. Good night, Delora. Ooh. Voice. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Singing, but who? Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I blink my eyes open, only to see Dolores sitting right on the floor. Sitting right in front of me on my bed. Moonlight spills across her delicate features. How I wonder what you are. Wasn't she on the shelf with all the other dolls when I went to bed? Laura? It's almost time. I knew it. She's really a fairy or a witch. I don't know. I don't know. I pinch my cheeks to make sure I'm not dreaming. It hurts. Only 10 minutes before the clock strikes 12. Ooh, spoopy! Ooh! I hope you're ready, princess. What? My doll just turned into a human. How? Who are you? You know who I am. I've been watching you ever since the day your father gave me to you. What is happening? I don't think I've ever been so confused in my life. All the answers will come with time. But right now, I am here to give you something, princess. A glass slipper. Is this Cinderella's very own glass slipper? It's beautiful, too beautiful. Then a realization begins to dawn upon me. You're a witch! Smart girl. I knew you'd figure it out eventually. Now it's time to say goodbye to your precious crown. What? It's midnight! Time to get cursed. Sweet dreams, Cinderella. Ooh, spoopy! Ooh, spoopy! Okay, it's not really that spoopy, but still. Hey, wake up, girl. Huh? Ooh, now I'm a peasant. Where am I? Ow, my head. You have some nerve sleeping in front of my shop. Leave before a customer sees you. I was in my room. How am I here? Did you not hear what I said, you filthy child? Filthy? You would speak to your own crown princess in such a manner? If you were the crown princess, then I'm the queen. You must have been knocked on your head quite hard to have such a grand delusion. I'm not delusional. I am Lucette, blood of the Grand King and the crown princess of Angeline. Right, the king never had a daughter with that witch. Is she referring to mother? Witch? Don't pretend to be stupid, girl. I can only stare at her puzzled. Our good king only has stepchildren, Princess Emmy and Prince Rod. And you are most definitely neither one of them. What? Now get gone before you sprout your crazy gibberish at my customers and scare them away. With a huff, she leaves me to my own rapidly turning thoughts. I quickly realize that I am wearing tattered clothes, that I do not even have shoes on. No, this cannot be happening. Something shines against my chest as I reach to grab it. Oh, you got the cursed pendant. It all floats back. Delora being a witch, Cinderella's glass slipper. This is not a dream. Delora gave me a fairy tale curse. My hands begin to tremble. I must return to the palace and speak with the king. Let me in. Sorry, girl, but this place is off limits to uninvited guests. You do not understand. I am the crown princess. I must speak with my father. As loath as I come to call him that, I have to. No one will believe me if I am addressing him by his title. You best leave now, nice and quiet, before we have to force you. If you would only. She's basically saying bet. No, I'm just joking. Make way for the king. The gates swing open and 3 horses trot out. Soldiers ride 2 of the horses, while the last horse has a different, familiar rider. Father! I immediately move to block the path of his horse. The soldiers move to hold me back. Your Majesty! What is this? Your Majesty, this girl is claiming to be your daughter. Daughter? Both of my stepchildren are in the palace right now. What? Even father is part of this? Father, you must help me. A witch has cursed me. For once in your life, just once, help me. You must believe me. Tell me, where is your family, child? Why are you all alone? He looks at me with pity in his eyes. He is looking at me more kindly as a peasant than he ever did when I was crown princess and his daughter. I recoil. You must be hungry. Take this. It's a bag of food. Yay! This should feed you and your family for a day or 2. The kingdom offers work opportunities to those who need them. Please let your parents know. I do not want your pity, father. Please escort this girl back to her home. Make sure she gets there safely. At once, your majesty. As I watched my father and his 2 guards ride away on their horses, leaving me to stand in their dust, he left me alone. Again. Where's your home, girl? There is nowhere left for me to go. Father has forgotten me. Leave me. Now look here. Our orders were to leave me alone. Ooh, suit yourself. We can't say we didn't try. Don't cause any more scenes, little girl. I watched with blurry eyes as the soldiers returned to the palace. How can this be happening? I stare at the small pouch in my hands. I do not know what hurts more. The fact that I have just been unceremoniously prepared away from my home like I am nothing more than a piece of garbage. Or the fact that my own father does not recognize me. Oh, look at that girl's hideous dress. How difficult it is to be poor. I clutch at the pouch closer to my chest as I run to an empty alley. I huddle in the corner, trying to become as small as possible. I squeeze my eyes shut, hoping that when I open them, everything will be back to normal. A dream? No matter what happens, you must not leave the palace. Why? The world is cruel. People will only ever hurt you. But they are always so nice to me. That is only because you are the crown princess. They will only ever think what they can take from you. I am trying to protect you, my love. That is why you must never leave the palace. Never leave, mother. I am the only one who ever loved you so much. Do you understand? I understand. Ooh, mother knows best. Oh, so that's chapter 1, guys. So I think this is where I'm actually gonna pause. Hopefully. Where's my mouse at? There we go. Log. So I think this is where, right here, I'm gonna pause here and come back to this. So that was part, I'm gonna say that's gonna be like the prequel, the opening, essentially. So, as always, my cool cats and cuties, thanks for watching. And until next time, you guys have a great rest of your day. And by the way, my shirt that I'm wearing today is actually from Tasty Peach Studios. They're great. I love their merchandise. Go check them out. They have stuffed animals, shirts, bags, and all that good jazz. But, you know, they're on, I love this shirt. I have, like, all their stuff. But literally, like, this is my favorite shirt. Because it's, I call him Grumpy Sheep. But I don't think that's actually his name. But, you know, it's all good. So anyways, thank you, my cool cats and cuties. Like and subscribe. And as always, until next time, have a good day.